Hello, hello, hello. So I'm picking right back up from where I ended the last episode due to the fact that I don't like leaving it in such a weird place, and I thought it'd be good to go ahead and at least start this next part. So, welcome back. I'm Magic Ace, and I am playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition Game 1. And we just currently picked up Tali Zora, uh, Naraya. And the purpose of that is because she has evidence that helped us expose Saren so that we can tell the council, get the council to get on him and take away his Spectre status so that we can go after him. Because right now he's untouchable for us. Once we do that, it opens up the whole game for us so that we can do all kinds of action. Also, I've been scanning a lot of keepers. And I'm going to probably cut most of that kind of stuff out because it's not fun if you know where all of them are. You need to find them yourself, also because it takes forever. Anyways, so here we go. We are literally picking up right where we left off. We have not added Tali to the squad yet, so this is our first time. Alright. Let's do some squad. Give her a shield boost. And I guess we'll do... Actually, we'll just probably fill that up there. Alright, all of our stuff has been taken care of. I need to work on my Paragon. I need to be nicer to people, apparently. I need to be like super nice. I thought I was super nice, okay? I thought I was. Yeah, we already done this. Okay, now I can go do this. And I still haven't got to talk to Jenna, but I can go talk to this dude. Here we go. Hey man, what's up?
Strained greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
Listen, I can help you.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Ooh.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Garrus is like,
Confused.
I got this.
This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
You'll be fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human.
I know.
Thank
It's
you
fine.
for this information.
It's okay.
Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions.
Ooh.
Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
I mean, sure, I got credits for it.
Apologetic.
Wait, that's probably like, what, 14 now? 14? Yep, 14 keepers. Alright. The reason why I have 2 saves is because it hasn't happened with Legendary Edition, but I am paranoid now. Paranoid to the max over this. My game used to crash a lot. The original Mass Effect, especially Mass Effect 2 for whatever reason, would crash a lot. It happens like super way less now with Legendary Edition. But
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the
Samesh.
intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
I'm happy to help, sir.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine.
Oh, okay.
She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Ooh.
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Weird.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
Don't worry, man. We'll put this right.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
The expensive bar, not the cheap
I
one.
just
It's
want
the
to give my
expensive-
wife a proper funeral. and the respect she deserves.
Man, I get that. I'd want to do that for my loved ones. Like, hello? Alright, the expensive bar. Oh, but first I gotta go in here. You know why? Because there's a keeper. Probably gonna cut this out. We'll see. Okay. Not the expensive bar, but Executive Paladin. I'll talk to him later. Or Executive Palin.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
That's right.
Your activities
am.
made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here for Samesh.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him.
You probably can.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
She's toxic?
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance.
Why?
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Man, this isn't right. Come on.
Understand what you're trying to do, but
Let
holding
her
the
husband
body
have
is
her body.
wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the dude's right, but I gotta be Paragon.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back
I
to
could
Earth.
cause an incident.
I'll go now to see to it myself.
Alrighty.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Weird, but okay. Hey, a keeper. How you doing? See? 5 arms of the Citadel. The wards.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Oh, why not? Come on. I'll take
Information
something.
mostly.
Oh,
Would you
thought
like
it
to
was
know
a
about
drink.
some points of interest nearby?
Fill me in. Ooh, woo.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
I'm sure.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
I didn't get that at all.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
What is with his
Is
hair?
there something I can do for you?
Who willingly does that?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Dang. I'm not gonna ask because I already know where she's at.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the
Yeah,
embassy.
yeah. Bro. I got it. Yeah. I don't want to talk to her right now. I'll talk to him later. Oh wait, no, I was right here. What the heck? Here we go, sir. Dun, dun, dun.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
She's coming
I
home,
reminded
sir.
Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace.
Aww.
Goodbye, Commander.
Shucks. Poor dude. Alright, what else did I need to do here? I still haven't talked to Shayera, so I need to talk to her. I gotta talk to Emily Wong. So since we're already over here, let's go and talk to Shayera. Yeah, I know where it's at. Thanks for the giant freaking arrow. Console chambers. I don't know why the race car noises make me feel better, but it does. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut all this out, I'm sure.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
Of course.
Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Of course.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. Yeah. You will need that leadership in the battles to come.
Okay.
This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
So, by the way, the original version of this, she's like all touchy and like up in your business and like kind of coming on to you but doesn't do anything about it. And I have a mod that takes that out.
You have quite a gift, Shayera.
So, she's not touching me.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I've never learned its use or purpose, but
I just wanted to get rid of this junk. So
and
here you go.
I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Here, I just offloaded my junk to you, and here's some credits. Now get out of here. Lol. Thanks, lady. Big happy. All right, Emily Wong.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Thanks.
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
If you'll excuse me. Okay. Wait. Before I do this, where do I need to go? I don't think Conrad will be there again, but he might be. Oh, I need to talk to Jenna. Jeez, I still haven't got to talk to Jenna. I still gotta speak to Rex. Okay. Talk to Jenna, and then Rex. Okay. Let's do CSEC, because we're already here. Okay. Isn't Rex supposed to be here? Rex?
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Wait, Shorban's the guy who did the keeper thing.
But he wants to meet with me. Hey there.
Like how C-Sec's just like, alright, I'm done.
You're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
That is a serious claim,
How do you know
sir.
he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better.
Do you, though?
His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scam the Keepers?
How would you know, Tali? You weren't there.
Well, even more reason to go after him. That's
I guess I
against
filled her in
regulation.
without listening.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days.
Shorban.
Well, good luck.
Right. Weird. Big weird. Where's Rex? Wait, there he is.
You, human.
He's not in the place he normally
the
is.
one they call Shepard.
That's me, Commander Shepard.
The name's Rex. The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of money to get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
You're welcome.
Sounds like I did your job for you.
When I get paid to do a job, I
Bro, did you lay hands on me?
I don't like where this is going.
But I didn't finish this job, Shepard. You did. So the payment is yours.
Oh. If you hadn't just pulled out credits, we were gonna throw down, sir. We were gonna throw down. Okay?
You're gonna pay me for getting rid of Fist?
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account.
How do you have my
I like the way you
account?
handled Fist. Now I hear you're going after Saren. I was thinking I should come along.
Why do you want to join me?
You're a bounty hunter. What do you get out of going after Saren?
I'm not in this for the money. I want to be where the action is. There's a storm coming, and you and Saren are right in the middle of it.
Why me? Saren's already got
A bounty
lot of
hunter
Krogan
just
working
gave me
for him.
money and
Those
wants to come
aren't
for
Krogan.
free.
They're servants.
I think he's doing
They
this wrong.
grovel at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom for promises of wealth and power. My people were a proud species once. Some of us still remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like the others.
Alright,
We'll
whatever.
take you with us, Rex.
A free Krogan
Smart
that I don't have to
move,
pay?
Shepard.
Why wouldn't I? Like, honestly, why wouldn't I? Let's be real. Okay. Krogan Battlemaster. Yep. Yep. right. Like, I don't even have to pay the dude. He's just happy. Alright, we gotta go talk to Jenna. Wait, I want to change my squad for that. Let's do... I can't change it, can I? F. Alright. Gotta go talk to Jenna, finally. Maybe this time I can actually go here without being shot at. What a novel idea.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can
Probably
take
because
care
you
of
guys all
myself.
have the same hair. I'm concerned.
I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Tough girl. I got business here, but not with you.
Okay, fine. Sorry. My bee. Shellick. Shellick? Shellick. Bro?
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Aight.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never... Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Wasn't that music, though? They're like, something horrible just happened. Someone shoulder check Shepard. Gonna get blasted. Look at this exclamation point. Oh, look. It's Shorban. I've accidentally did something bad here before, so I'm gonna save there.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
I want answers.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go.
Not that they can
Looks like
protect
my
you from
plans have
Commander Shepard
changed.
anyways, right?
It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Go on.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine?
Ah.
A tool that can actually get
So
readings
they
from the
didn't come
Keepers?
up with this. Okay.
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
What about
Why
your
are
partner?
you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So I'll just say, what?
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by.
I think you probably
Commander,
could have.
If you'll just continue gathering data
illegal.
for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
All right, I do like
I
profit.
suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good.
I like how
if you
she's
wouldn't mind
constantly
speaking
asking,
with
"Is this
Jalid?
legal?"
The data you're
And then
gathering
does
from me
this,
is useless if
which she
Jalid
knows
won't
is not
help me
legal.
analyze it.
Of course.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you.
Happy,
And happy
scanning,
scanning, Commander.
That doesn't sound weird at all. All right. So now we know not everything is on the up and up. All rags. No fan. Alright, he was back in CSAC, and I gotta go talk to him. Okay. All of them want us to go to CSAC. Here we go. We're off to CSAC, the wonderful CSAC of the mall. Hey, a keeper. This isn't the way I was supposed to go. Yeah, you're not the person. Might be down there. Might be up here. There's exclamation points, so perhaps I'm right. Let's talk to this dude.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
You could say that.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying?
Why would I lie to you?
Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you?
Shocker,
I didn't
right?
mean for any of this to happen.
So you started it, basically.
I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so I was hoping you'd take care of him.
What a partner.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
Yeah.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so.
I say so, buddy boy.
Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I.
You're the one
I
who
appreciate
started.
the help, Commander.
What is there to
better go
forgive and
get that
forget?
data analyzed.
Ugh. Alright, let's go talk to this dude.
Detective Chelik, come into my office.
I'm already here.
Discuss this in private.
I mean, are you gonna shut the door or something?
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I want to be like, careful. But instead I'm gonna be like, sorry?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
Yeah, because suddenly
I
Rex
gathered
cares.
that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
It's nice to see you're still working all the angles, Jellic.
It's part of
Garrus
the job.
isn't listening to it.
Now, are you going to help me or
Ah,
not?
man! Fine. What do you need?
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Sounds good. What makes them illegal?
Why are you so concerned about
Doesn't
these
matter,
mods?
honestly.
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad
Fine.
bust.
Alright.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels.
Where I
if
was
you're a
just at.
buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Understood, sir. I don't want to go up here because I already know that I'm going to have to come back up here, but I'm doing it anyways just because I want to scan this. Boom. So how many is that now? Scan the keepers. So I only have 2 left, and I know where they are. Tracking terminal. Tracking terminal? Examining all these? Okay. Don't remember that being a thing. Why is it like kind of steamy over here? Was it supposed to be like a steam locker? It was like Yeah, right there. There's some sort of like particle thingy. Oh, but it's only like right here. There's no sunlight or anything, so what is it? I'm concerned. I'm just gonna go away. I don't want to get something radioactive, you know? Not for me. This music makes me want to go like on a spacewalk or something. Just want to go flying among the stars. Nope, not interested. Journal. Track the signal. The ward's access corridor. Make the pickup. Okay, so the markets. Got it. Oh yeah, down here. I know things. Give me a moment, please. There he is. I have also picked the wrong thing on this before and been very upset, so I'm gonna save.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Marines? Hello? Okay. Yeah.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Sure.
Here you go.
Can't tip them off.
Here you go. Enjoy it.
Maybe I will.
Come on, boys. We're done here.
Okay. Okay, so I gotta go back to CSEC. That's right. Boy, this is tedious stuff. I may or may not cut some of it out. CSEC. I need the XP. That's why I'm doing all this stuff, okay? Okay. Where was he now? He was up here. I can remember things. Sometimes. You know, even while I'm sitting here drinking coffee, I'm like, I could take a nap. Maybe it's time to get a refill. Liven the place up.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Give me time, somebody! I mean, of course.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Now let me have Jenna.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need.
I'll take it off your hands.
Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work.
That's right.
As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Of course. You're welcome. More Paragon. Alright, man. I've been putting in the work on the Citadel. Like, what would they do without me? How did they even function before I got here? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a little concerned about them. So, I got my equipment. I need to sell that. Onyx. So, now... Alright, now I can go expose Saren. Let's do that. Because soon I'm going to have to take a small break from recording and go pick up my children's from school. So let's see. Let's do Presidium. Embassies. No. Citadel Tower. Duh! Jeez. I swear I've played this game before. Alright, we're about to get historic up in here. Foreshadowing, just so you know. Doesn't happen often when a
Udina's presenting the Quarian's
Spectre
evidence
gets
to the council.
outed.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
We ever heard this before?
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador.
Heck yeah.
Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
That's not enough, homie.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch Benezia. Who dat?
Who is she? Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience. They serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful
Probably
one,
not dying
and
if
she
she's
has
a guide.
many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core.
So the other two don't believe in the
were an
Reapers, but he
ancient race
does.
of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Yeah.
Listen to what you're saying.
The Protheans?
Saren wants
Hello?
to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be.
Why?
Where did the
Why does
Reapers
it have
go?
to be?
Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence?
Have
If
you
they were
been
real,
looking?
We'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake
Come on, man. Please.
This is different.
Is it
you
though?
proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
But for what? Listen, I've seen them. I had flashes of them after the beacon. Clearly, the Protheans are trying to tell me something.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Yeah.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run
Please
for his
don't.
life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
Does he know that, though?
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in.
That's a little much, though. Send a fleet?
Cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation
Shocker.
over a few dozen human colonies.
Well, send me. I'll
I
take
can
him.
take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop
Ha-ha!
Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
Precisely.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It's the best solution. Not like it's benefiting me. It's just better, obviously.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
We're doing it. He's like, I can't. Gosh. Fine. They all three have to agree to make a new Spectre, apparently.
Commander Shepard.
She holds a lot of sway over
forward.
him. I wonder if they're, cozy? Look, I'm not trying to be juicy, okay? I'm just saying that pretty much anything she says, he's just like, oh, fine. Maybe he just super respects her and looks up to her. Could be
It is
that.
the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Above.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense.
Maybe I should be more respectful
The
here.
safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Thank you.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'm ready.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help
I
to
saw
set
that
all
guy.
this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Figures. I'm just gonna be like, I don't blame him. Guess. Even though I kind of do.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre bonus training. Yeah. Maybe I should back that up. Hold on. I need. Wait. Undo talent points. There we go. Thought I just hit that. Now, I'll do that. Yeah, I think next time I'll fill up Spectre training. For now, it's gonna have to wait. I have a good reason for it. I'll tell you why later. Garrus has to have some of his sniper rifles, man. Give him a shotgun. Alright. Okay, so now we got him stripped of being a Spectre, and they're like, well, we now need another Spectre, so they're like, hey, you want to be a Spectre? And I'm like, why not? Sure. So, we exposed Saren. I have to speak to the ambassador, so I have to go back to the embassies. Technically, I could go talk to Jenna again. I guess I could do that real quick to, like, wrap that up. So let's go Flux. Okay. Put my coffee down for a moment. Or I could just drink it real quick. Oh boy, here we go. I'm a Spectre now. Can I, like, do something about that? He's a little unhappy. You know what? I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe later.
That's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI, no doubt. Yes, but there's more. Yeah, there always is.
Interesting.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
You don't seem real happy.
Aren't you?
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Ah, feels bad, man. When your sister is better looking than you. I mean, listen, sis, you have the same haircut she has, and apparently she's rocking it better than you. That's all I'm saying here. Okay. Let's go check markets one more time for Conrad. Normally I talk to him like 3 times by now, I feel like. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe when I come back to the Citadel, I'll talk to him again. Yeah, no, he's not there. Alright, alright. Going to the... Oh, I need to go to one place before I go to the docking bay. Let's do, I guess, Financial District, and I'll just walk back. And I can cut this out, so it doesn't need to be seen anyways. That's fine. I need to go this way. There's some other, like, things on the Citadel that I'm going to come back and do later. I just don't want to do all that talking right now, you know. Let's scan this bad boy. Alright, and we'll go ahead and get this for our collection. Also, I'm going to go to the docking bay. Big important. Oh, wait, no. I was supposed to go to CSEC first and talk to that officer. I'll have to go back down and do that.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's
Anderson?
Quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre.
You're just giving me your ship? What's going on?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to this, for sure.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it?
Yeah.
I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story.
Okay, fine, sure.
For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot.
Feels bad, man.
It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Alright, you can count on
you
me.
down, sir.
Saren's gone.
I promise.
Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Okay.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
You would be.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Count on me,
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni.
The way he says his R's.
We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'll probably start there, honestly.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau
scientist and her daughter.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now.
So Matriarch Benezia is that chick,
your actions
or
sorry, as a whole. You make a mess and I
that when Saren was losing his mind and he like grabs her face and she doesn't even flinch. That's Matriarch Benezia. Okay, I'll be careful.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting
dip,
with
Sherlock.
Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go scan. Scan. Yeah! Got it. Gotta inspect the thrusters, apparently. Do they have enough thrust? Inspect the hull. Is it hully enough? Alright, I'll talk to Anderson in a bit. So, I'm gonna pause here, go pick up my chitlins, and then I will resume this. Be right back. Okay, so I am back. It's been really close to an hour. It's been about 45 minutes since I had to leave. So I'm probably going to wrap up this episode really quick and make this a shorter episode due to the fact that we had snow days this week and it cut down some of my recording time. So I may leave in some of the walking around and talking just so it's a little bit longer. But, you know, you can always skip that if you want. Anyways, so I am back, and that's right, I needed to go back down to CSEC real quick and talk to the requisitions officer.
Exogeny Corp
So
is
here we
still
go.
denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
Exogeny.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
That's a little scary. Okay, alright, here we go. In the original game, before you had a chance to skip, this was notorious for how long the elevator rides were. And oh my gosh, getting on and off the ship took forever.
One sec, looking you up.
Thank you.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sure is.
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec.
Well, obviously he looked it up. Duh.
I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre?
Nope,
well,
no mistake.
I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
I want to be like, ugh, whatever, dude. But instead I'm just going to be like, no problem.
Just show me what you've got.
Oh, she's a little angsty anyways. Just show me what you got.
Commander. Enjoy.
She's like, I'm over your crap. 6 figures for this? I feel like perhaps I need a raise, you know? Maybe just a smidge? Okay, I guess I'll take that. I'll take that. Jeez, compare. Feels bad, man. I mean, that's a little bit better, but I don't think that's worth the credits. I mean, that pistol's actually pretty decent. Maybe I'll buy that. Yeah, you know, I think I might buy the pistol. Buy. Accept, yes. And then I would like to sell... what was that? Human armor. That was level 1. It's light armor, I think. Wait, where'd it go? Right here. Sell. Accept. Alright. There went like most of my money. Feels bad, man. Okay. Alright. Now we can go get on our ship.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle.
That's true. That is true.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business.
Understandable.
Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Killing stupid is the favor to the universe. Understandable. Oh, Anderson's gone. I guess we didn't talk. We'll talk later. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Anderson. So this part right here used to take forever. Forever!
Stand
and they fixed that in Legendary Edition.
Decontamination in
The
progress.
decontamination thing took like 35 seconds every single time and you couldn't skip through it. You just sit there.
What happened to Captain
Decontamination in progress.
Survives 100 battles
in
that gets
progress.
taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
For real.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open.
Man, how do you know? Did you poll all of them and find out? I'm gonna be honest with him.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I
like
won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Eden Prime was just a start.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
It's true.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Why do I want to keep saying humanity must do its part? We're the only ones doing anything. Who's doing any of their part?
Our enemy knows we're coming.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
I kind of want to say that, but I won't.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Not if we fail. I won't let him down.
The captain gave up everything so I could have
that
this
music,
chance.
inspiring.
We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Such inspiring music. You're like, oh, yes. And then you're like, nah, just kidding. We're done with the music now. Just cut it off and awkwardly standing in the middle of the ship. It's fine. Okay, so the first thing we do is go talk to Dr. Tassoni. But since I now have 2 new crewmates, perhaps I should talk to them also. Possibly, maybe holler at Caden there. Give him a little, holla. See if he wants to chat. Do a little flirt.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least
Dang
not
right.
without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Personal
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
Okay.
We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Bye, Felicia.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
He sounds weird. Oh, wait. Here's a clicky thingy. Sleeper pod. Don't we all have, like, bunks? What do we need a pod for? What is it gonna do? So if Captain Anderson isn't in here now, is this my room? I feel like it is. It's a little sparse, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. This kind of looks like Star Trek up here. Like, what are all these readings? In my cabin. And like, what is this waste of space? Couldn't I have something else here? Personnel manual. And that bed, not looking comfy. Like, at all. I like how there's 2 bunks, just in case if you want to get a little, personal with your crew. Because that seems perfectly fine. Fraternizing with the crew. Yep, seems fine. Grenade, I'll take that. Alright. Oh, I kind of thought the power was about to die there. It looked like it was. It's just gonna be stuck.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want.
Sweet.
Armor,
I want a lot of
weapons,
things, though.
mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Black market?
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
What? On my
Why
ship?
should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap.
Is that legal?
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Are you, though? Because you are Alliance.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see. Again, super freaking expensive. Alright, well, it was good talking to you, man. GG's. Sup, Garrus?
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
It's not that bad. I mean, totally I want to be like True, but I'm trying to keep him as Paragon as possible right now.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work.
Sometimes.
If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I
I mean, but what if the suspect...
But CSEC wants it done their way.
innocent?
Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Kind of messed up.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Are you sure?
I hope you made the right choice.
It seemed like you liked it.
I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC.
That's fair.
Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That
If
depends.
getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Thank you, sir. No killing innocent people.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander.
Yeah, okay,
No
that's fair.
offense,
That's
I
pretty fair,
appreciate
you know,
the
honestly.
rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect
Don't blame
ambushers.
yourself.
They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
I'm
They
sure
have
metal
flashlight
makes
heads, ma'am.
some noise.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later.
I mean, that's fine. I don't really want to talk to you. This is just for story.
Ma'am?
I don't know if you guys can tell I'm a little biased, you know? Just a little.
Nice ship you got, Shepard.
I know. Oh, I
What
have
can I
3
do
new
for
crewmates, actually.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Lies.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the
Quite
same.
the same, Shepard.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
No.
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard.
Good to know.
As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
I sense a story coming on.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds.
Fair.
We're not settlers. We're warriors.
I want to see a
We
Krogan
want to
farming.
fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
Genophage?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made
So the Turians infected them,
All I know,
and the Solarians made it.
It makes breeding nearly impossible.
Jeez.
Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
That's heartbreaking, honestly.
Every Krogan is
Heartbreaking.
infected. Everyone. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan?
Let me be real with you. I've not seen a lot of Krogan.
Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every
Well, then it's your own dang fault.
It's just who we are.
Fix it.
Shepard.
I mean, it's not your fault, but, you know, it's your fault for not
Nobody cares.
doing something.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I mean, obviously, they didn't infect themselves. Like, that part's not their fault. But, like, continuing to do nothing because you are Krogan? That's kind of messed up.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian
Engineer
Tally?
Adams.
She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I didn't. No, I'm not saying that.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Kind of. I knew this conversation would happen.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
That sounds safe, honestly.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare.
Gotcha.
Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Sick.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Okay, I talked about stealth systems. Did I talk about the Normandy?
I want to know more about the Normandy.
So. She's the best ship I've ever served on.
Gotcha,
probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Alright, that's enough.
Carry on, Adams.
Thanks, Adams. You're a peach. Super appreciate it. It's pretty nice to look at, though. Oh, hey. I'll take that XP. Alright, Tully.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm
it can fit a lot of things in something that small.
Humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space.
That's right.
I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being
Why don't
a
you?
Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel.
What are you mining on the flotilla?
But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch
Do you just keep covering things up and like remining them?
raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet.
Okay.
There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla.
That's a lot
and
of
each
ships.
of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
The Conclave?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole.
Okay.
On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say.
So
it's a tradition
captain
that
has
dates back to
veto on
the
an
early
individual
days,
ship.
when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So democratic.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction.
Interesting.
The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency.
That's interesting.
To do so
Good to know.
requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty. And they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Interesting.
It's a safeguard that served us well.
So they can't hold all the power.
The Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Okay, Geth?
I want to know more about the Geth.
Yeah, we kind of need to know
I doubt I
this.
can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me.
Interesting.
I'm listening.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
It's illegal, right?
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
A neural network?
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind?
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information.
Are you sure?
Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
So why did they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Honestly, I can't imagine. I'd just answer the questions. I'd be like, well, because we needed this, we needed this, we needed this. We didn't realize how intelligent you would become, which is cool.
I don't see
scary, but cool.
Those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long.
I mean, you don't know that for sure. Did you ask?
The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves.
You could just ask them.
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation.
Is it inevitable?
We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first.
Oh.
A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Duh! They defended themselves!
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice.
Yes, you did.
The Geth were already on the verge of revolution.
There's always another choice.
Quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
So you guys just turned on them for literally no reason.
Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
That's why you're in the flotilla.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Honestly, I want to say serves you right, but I'm trying to be Paragon here. I need those points. So, they defended themselves.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
Yep. Goodness.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted,
You
they
lost
would
your
have wiped us
homeworld.
out.
That sounds like a
They're a
mistake.
synthetic life form. They have no use for organics.
You don't know.
Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Not everyone.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this.
Are you
They're
sure?
the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic
How
life.
do you know?
That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Right. Tell me about this pilgrimage so we can get this over with, lady. You're kind of crazy.
Reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society.
Okay. So bigger is better.
Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition.
I didn't say it.
However, there is a
said
stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I mean, that sounds a little dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey.
So they give you gifts so you can go get another gift.
To fight off sickness and
Okay.
disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually
Probably
every
is a little
pilgrimage
dangerous.
ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Nothing. That's
See
it.
you later.
All right. So this episode has definitely been a whole lot of talking and stuff. It might not be boring for people who have never seen it. For me, who has done it many, 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 many times, the urge to spacebar is real. But you know, we're doing this for story. We're doing this to hang out, to get to know each other, to like do some things, right? So, you know, I'm doing it for the video. Like, no spacebar. I'm doing it for you. You watching the video, it matters. Even people just like, you know, having it playing in the background. You might one day care about it. So it's here. So anyways, I think I'm going to call it here before we do our first mission. Just because we got a whole lot of story out of the way for this first 2 episodes, or first 3 episodes. We've gotten a lot of stuff out of the way. Now, the whole rest of this is going to be a whole lot of action and stuff, and obviously some story. Like, the main places we have to go is we have to go get Dr. Tassoni. There's obviously going to be story involved in that. Then we have to go to Pharos. There will be story there. And Novaria, there will be story there. And I'm sure more will come around, but that'll be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Please, if you happen to enjoy this, maybe subscribe, give it a like or a comment. Maybe all of them if you're feeling super generous. Maybe like the consort. Very, very generous. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time you're watching this or where you're at. Thank you. Bye.